Alright, welcome back. And today we're going to do Onion Knight and Ultima Weapon side quest. So that's pretty important. So after you've touched the land of Eureka, a lot of this mail is going to come about. So how Mognet works in the DS is you have to send friends mail, and then after you send a friend a mail, which has been discontinued, you'll get a chance to send a letter to a certain NPC, like Taka, Sid, or Chupapa. So in all other versions, I believe that you just have to progress in the storyline. But with the DS, you would have to have 2 Nintendo DS's, 2 Final Fantasy III cartridges, and a way to connect them, because Nintendo DS discontinued their online service, which means you cannot send friends mail online. So you'd have to connect the DS's and send mail back and forth, and each time you send a mail, you'll get a chance to send a NPC from the game. But now that we've gotten that out of the way, the legendary Smith and Orchalcum, that is 2 important mails that you're gonna have to need. And we've already gotten one in this playthrough, or this video, for the children. So now we got Sarah, and she's another important NPC. But we get a lot of them right now because we're doing this near the end. And this isn't all the mail, so once you get this help, she pretty much wants a pendant of hers fixed. So right now we're going to get the Onion Knight. I'm switching my characters back and forth. So once you have the children are in danger or whatever it was, come over here and talk to the elder. And it's been a while since you've seen this guy, but you have to talk to him, and then he's going to tell you that they're in the altar cave, which is real nice. Now, I didn't think I was ever going to come back in here after I did job leveling up, but here I am doing it all over again. This is the room I leveled up all my jobs. Only goblins spawn there, and they only come in packs of 1 or 2. So this little scenario will happen, and once that is complete, we'll have to help the kids. And if you remember, these are the same kids that were picking on Ark back in the beginning of the game. But these are the bomb enemies, and they're not very powerful at all. Another thing to note is you gotta have 25% of the bestiary done, which isn't too hard. And Onion Knight, while it becomes the best job in the late game, it's not really that great of a job anywhere afterwards or anywhere before. I think it only starts becoming a good job in like when your character is level 90. Or I could be wrong and it's job level 99 or something. They had a crystal fragment they were holding out on us the whole time. So now we can change to Onion Knight. And since I don't want to race and get into a battle, I'm teleporting out of here. Now we have to fix Sarah's pendant. So let's go get it first. Got messed up. Alright, so Castle Susain, you gotta go into this tower over here. And this time there's not gonna be enemies. And if you're having trouble with this, you just have to get the medal, and then, yeah, as long as you reach Eureka, it shouldn't be a problem. You don't have to complete Eureka, you just have to touch the land of it. Hold on, quick. So now, yep, we got Sarah's pendant, which this is a key item that you can keep. From Sarah's pendant, you want to go to talk to Taka, yeah, in this village right here, because he's a blacksmith. Where's the Taka? Yeah, it's Taka. Alright, he is going to pretty much look at it. And now he's gonna say that he can't help. So we had to find somebody else, and we've already gotten a medal for the legendary blacksmith, which is gonna be a pretty good side quest. I think Sid now. We gotta get a new medal from Sid. What do I have to do now? Oh, I just gotta go talk to the legendary blacksmith, and she is in Soronia Northwest. So I took the Nautilus because I can travel around more. This gazelle. Alright, so just head up. I'm trying to figure out the best path from this continent to the floating continent. It takes a little bit. I think at the horns for the Temple of Time, you want to be to the left of the gap. So talk to this person, and this is the legendary blacksmith, and she is very important when you want to get some good gear. She fixes the pennant right up. You hear the clashing and you understand. Yep. Now here's a moral dilemma for you. You can give back Sarah's pendant, or you can keep it. But no matter what, if you ever talk to her, you're going to give it back. I decide to keep it. It's an item and I want it. It's not a chest item, but there are certain key items that you can keep, and it's not really too bad. So get back to the null list, and I actually have a medal from Sid. So I'm gonna go to Kanad and here. I think it's funny that whenever whichever direction you enter the floating continent is where the Nautilus picks up at. Right, yeah, good enough. Okay, now that we've gotten this far, let's talk to Mog, and he should give us a letter. Come on, Mog, don't fail me now. Alright, Sid, something in the basement. This is important, and you can only do it after you talk to Legendary Blacksmith. So it's important to remember where Sid is. And this monster that's in the basement, it's actually, it can be pretty difficult because if you're not leveled up enough, it can hurt you bad. Alright, so we're gonna go deal with him. And if I know for a fact that since my job levels are high, this shouldn't be a problem. If I get hit though, it's gonna take 1,000 and something damage. Because I did this before I did Ancient Maze. I did all kinds of stuff. But after this step, you have to find the legendary blacksmith again, and she won't appear unless you've touched the Forbidden Land Eureka. So there's also that to note. But the monster was called Aeon, which is not a summon, but this is a new metal that nobody's ever seen before. So we get unknown metal. Congratulations, everybody. Now, before you leave Sid's house, go ahead and talk to him again. It'll flash and he will tell you what it is. So that's nice. We finally got Chalicon. Now that we've done that, there's only one step left to do, and that's to head to a town we've never been to. So I'm going to do all side quest towns separately, so when I get there, I'm not going to get any items. I'll do that in another video though. It wouldn't take too long. Head up north, and we're gonna need the invincible. Because this town's not supposed to be accessed until late in the game. So now we got the invincible. We're gonna go find the legendary blacksmith, and she will give us the ultimate weapon. Okay, where's the entrance? I know where it's at. Here we go. Yeah, this is the first time in this playthrough that I'm actually entering this area on the video. But I entered it on a previous video, but yeah, the legendary blacksmith wasn't here, and I'm like, why? And I figured it out. You need to touch the Forbidden Land Eureka. So here we are. She was looking for it. She's really excited. Now she's going to make us the Ultima weapon. Spoilers, I know, but still. Now this weapon is pretty good, and it's got the highest attack power of all the weapons. I do believe. I know there's a onion blade that you can get from a dragon. It's hard to tell what the best weapon is, so I have them all. But I believe a lot of job classes can equip Ultima weapon. So I'm getting out of this town for spoilers. We'll see that town later on in a different video. And as I said, Ultima weapon can be equipped by multiple people. So let's see. A Geomancer can equip it. Nope. None of my other characters can equip it. But I'll see y'all next video. Bye-bye.